What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the final video of MLB The Show 25, where we're going to be playing the entire 2029 playoffs. And honestly, I hope this is going to be a long video because our first round is going to be the divisional round against the Cincinnati Reds. Again, we are going to be taking the bump in Game 1 and potentially later in the series as well if we end up getting into Game 5. But if we can set the tone here in this first one, I think we're going to be able to do well against the Reds and potentially end up taking on the Dodgers in the championship series. But again, we need to get past the Reds first, and we're going to hop right into it. So let's get into this first game again. We are on the bump, our first playoff appearance, and I'm really hoping it's going to be a positive one. And I mean, why not, man? We were a dominant force this season. Yes, I understand a lot of that was because of sim, but still, if we were able to sim well, we should be able to play well as well. We just need to be able to pick up some of these corners like we got on that first one and made him swing it on that second one. We saw 2 down and away. Sorry, Ellie. You're going down on strikes with that fastball up and in, baby. 3 strikes, 1 out, and what a way to start our playoff or our postseason career. And that is a great strike right there as well, man. We are just dealing so far. 4 strikes. Still 4 on 5 pitches, though. First ball of the game right there, but I think that was a good one to set up for that down and away. And honestly, we're going to go change up down and in. Let's see if we can get him to swing out of his shoes and get our second strikeout of the game. Or he's just going to look at that, end up dropping into the zone. We got 2 outs now. 2 strikeouts in our first playoff game. And what a way, again, to start the NLDS. Now, O'Neill Cruz up to the plate. We end up picking up that low fastball again. That thing is just clipping that zone. The accuracy, the pinpoint accuracy we have on that today is really nice. Now that one drifted in the zone a little too much, but it's still a pop out to center, and we get out of the first with no runs and no hits. And no walks too, we don't want to forget about that, but still, you know, again, just a very stellar first inning, as that is a nice fastball inside. I don't know why I was looking off speed out of the hand on that one, but I was very, very clearly wrong. Will it bring it again? There's that off speed that I was kind of expecting. Man, this guy is pretty damn good. Obviously, they're in the playoffs for a reason. He's starting Game 1 for a reason as well. And striking us out on 3 pitches is a good reason to be on the bump. Team still picks up a run, though. It's a lot better than what we had in our last start when there's no way that's going to be a home run. All right, I want to see where that ended up going in the zone because I thought that that was actually a decent location. A decent location. Maybe not the best. Unless he did that stay in the zone too much. Let's take a look at this. Wow. Did that really drift over the middle of the plate like that? I thought that that actually clipped the corner. But, yeah, I am very clearly mistaken. Yeah, bad pitch to a good hitter. And yeah, we definitely paid the price for that one. Thankfully, we pick up a strike on that one to kind of bounce back a little bit. But, man, we're always good for 1 home run, aren't we? At least we got 1 run, so it's still a tight game now. Just a brand new game. An 8-inning game, if you will. As another strikeout right there to Jesus. Let's go. Good to see another looking strikeout. 3rd of the game through 5, I guess 5 batters. Yeah. Oh, come on. That you saw that was mostly in the zone. Can we get the challenge on that? Apparently not. I thought we left that over the zone again, and that could have been another home run. We can't do that in the same inning. No. That was not on me, man. I'm sorry. Please don't blame me for that one. Oh, my gosh. I can't believe he swung at that. Not just that, but that's going to be an out. Pretty efficient batter right there, despite the fact that we had a misstep. Let's go, Ryan McMahon. Let's make sure we get that out. Let's go. Good pitch. Let's go slurve down and in. To the lefty. Let's hit him in the back. Let's put him on first base. I feel good about that. We get back to the bottom of the order. And that is going to be a pop out to the catcher. Woo! Let's go. See? We end up hitting that last batter just so this next guy will pop out to the catcher. You know what? It all works out. Okay, yes, it was a mistake. I get it. I'm sorry. My bad. But here we go. That is a great hit. Is someone going to get there? No way that drifts up. Damn, I thought we actually had a good piece on that. Just goes to show you, you need to hear the crack of the bat to know how well the ball was hit. And look at that, our offense picking up another 4 runs. That's great to see. That's going to be a line out the left to start the inning. Man, nice to see the offense pick it up. And I'll be honest with you guys, I was so excited to play the playoffs here that this is actually the same night that I recorded the last video where we got up to this point. I just changed my sweatshirt. I wonder how many of you guys are actually going to be this far into the video to actually hear me say that. So if you did, put in the comments that you actually did. I would appreciate it. That would be actually really cool. But let's go. 5-1 here. I need to figure out what's going on with this controller. Let's hope that whatever I just did is going to make this a little bit better. And no, it just screwed it up a little bit more. First walk allowed today, but we're gonna make up for that. There we go. See? Oh, we need stuff like that. We just need to be quick with it. Promise, I am not letting go of the joystick when I'm back like that. I promise. That's all right. 0-2 count pretty quickly. That ball just glitched back into his glove. I appreciate it, though. That should be a double play ball if that actually stayed fair. Thankfully, it didn't, which means we pick up the outside corner with that changeup, and we get that double play ball right there. What a turn, and we get out of the third, despite the fact that we had some problems. But problems are part of everyday life, so, you know, we just got to deal with them and roll with the punches while we can. Let's go 5-1, first and second. Oh, we are just a little late on that. Otherwise, that is a a little rough. That's all right. First and second again, no outs. At the very least, we need to advance these guys. As that, we don't have to advance them ourselves. Now we get to drive them in. That threat of a double play no longer exists, I hope, unless they end up tagging up and end up getting them at the plate. But not by ground out, as that's going to be a line out to third. I thought that hit the ground. But even if it didn't, that ball was going to be nowhere close to making it so we can get a base hit out of that. No way we were going to beat that one out. But here we go. Look at that score. We have nothing to worry about. Where was this potent offense when we were facing the Phillies at the end of the season? Apparently non-existent. And thankfully that gives us a little more room for error, you know? Like, yeah, of course we want to get out of this with just the one run. Great play. Oh, good recovery. What a play. Acuna over there being a great second baseman. I'm sorry, that was Mauricio over at second. My bad. Excuse me. I did not mean to disparage you, Mauricio. My bad. I did not recognize your game. And now we got to make sure we don't give up a home run to Torkelson again. Totally forgot what I was saying. But, oh yeah, of course, we want to make sure that we get out of this game with just one run right here. But the fact that we have a 6-run cushion makes me feel pretty damn good. And if we can pick up a strikeout right there to make it 2 outs in the inning, that'd be even better. I'm glad he was able to recover right there. A little worried there at the end. But 4th strikeout of the game in the 4th inning. And we are just cruising right here. Uh-oh. Thankfully, he was not looking fastball on that one. He was a little late. So fastball again, this time up and in. Ooh, that was a good spot. 0-2, I think he swings at it. 0-1, I understand why he didn't. Now that one, on the other hand, I think that's kind of borderline right there. It's all right. We're going to pick up the zone on that one this time. And now we get him chasing up and in. He's not going to expect it. Okay, well, that's fine. It's not a problem. Not a problem. 6-run lead. 2 outs. Yes, we got a guy on base now. But he means absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Just need to make sure we get pitches in the fucking zone, man. We are just not throwing well. Again, part of it's because I'm really worried about the controller. But at the same time, too, we can still overcome that. Like that right there. That's a great pitch. But that is going to be foul. I think we go slurve. Yeah, I think we go slurve. There it is. We picked the right pitch. We get out of the 4th inning despite a little bit of a jam. And thankfully, we're still leading 7-1. And despite the base runners that we've had, the only hit that we've given up was that home run. I want to say surprising, but not surprising at all, as that's going to be in the dirt. The one thing I will say about when the controller glitches out like that, at least the ball doesn't just float over the middle of the plate, you know? still ends up finding the dirt, which means that we're not giving up a free home run, you know? At least it's just a ball. Let's go backdoor slurve here. That looks good. Damn! That was a good pitch, though. Alright, we'll get the split. There it is. Okay, that's going to be a ground out at least. Maybe not the strikeout that we wanted, but still, we got the out. And we need to make just quick work of the bottom of their order. As that's going to be a liner into center. That's fine. You know, quick work also means a double play ball. We can do that again. We've done it before. We can do it again. In fact, we've done it in this game. He was thinking about offering it, that one. And that one would have been a ground ball to the infield and would have been a double play ball for sure. How much speed does he have on first? 75 speed? I think we can deal with that. Great play. There it is. What a play. What a turn. We get out of the inning. Told you. All according to plan. And we even get another at bat here in the 5th inning. Let's go. We're leading off. No one on. No pressure whatsoever. And hopefully we can end up getting on base in this one. 7 career RBIs against Cincinnati, huh? That does not seem like many. And I don't think that's going to be a duck snorter. That's going to be caught by the second baseman. But again, it's not about our hitting in this one. Our offense is doing fine. They're picking us up fine. That's a strike in any other game. Why in the playoffs is that not a strike? There we go. Should be 0-2. 1-1 count. But again, yeah, we just need to hold it down on the mound and make sure that we don't give up 6 runs here at the end of the game. So change up down and away. I don't think he's hitting the outside pitch. He's not even going to swing at the outside pitch. All right, let's scare him off the play a little bit. Or let's just make him swing through a fastball up high and we get our 5th. Right? No, 6th strikeout of the game. Excuse me for underselling it. Let's go 1 out here. And we are definitely in line for the win. I do not foresee us potentially getting a loss here at all. So let's go fastball up and in. That looks good. Maybe a little over the center, but that's okay. 0-2 count. That is one of the best slurs that we've had. Maybe not on an 0-2. We wanted that out of the zone a little bit more, but still. To pick up a strikeout on 3 pitches, again, our 7th of the game is really great to see in the 6th inning. We're just moving along. What a pitch. That is going to be a fastball, or a strike on the fastball. Oh, no. Thank God. Oh, my gosh. I thought he was going to make better contact with that. Instead, that is a pop out to center. We're through 6, and we're just cooking. And we're going to go out for the 7th. Yes, it looks like that outing against Philadelphia, where it was a short outing, he took us out early, was just because we were giving up walks. And because it was the end of the season. We already clinched our spot in the playoffs. Why end up making us go deep, right? Let's go fastball up and in. Ooh. I forgot it's Torkelson. He did already hit the home run, but he did also strike out like he did right here too. Slash grounded out to the third baseman because we could not get enough break on that slurve. But it's still enough to be able to pick up the out. We got 1 so far, and we're getting back to the bottom of the order. Dude, if we could make this a complete game, could you imagine? Although I don't know how much longer Coach is going to leave us in if we just give up a base hit there. I don't know what kind of leash he has on us. Again, we've simulated a lot for the last 2 seasons, so I don't know what he's really given us. But the fact that we're still in it right now, that's awesome. But a 2-0 count is not going to instill confidence in him. I am sure of that. There we go. We float that one kind of in the zone, and that is going to be the first strike of the at-bat. There we go, and that is going to be a double play ball. That is our 3rd of the game. You know what? We turned a lot of double plays when we were with the Mets in 24. Not surprised we're doing it here in 25 too. And the fact that this offense just gives us opportunities to just pick up RBIs is so nice. We just need to do it here, as that is going to be hit well and deep, but it's going to be caught at the fence. He hit the fence as he was catching it too, just a little squared up. A little bit more squared up, and that's gone. We got 8 runs, and honestly, even though we haven't really picked up that base hit, and we've hit the ball pretty decently in this game. Maybe not in the at-bat before this last one, but still. Again, we've been seeing the ball decently well. We just haven't been able to get the base hit. We'll get it later in the series, though. As now we're actually in the 8th. This is foreign territory to us. We have not pitched in the 8th inning in any game in this series. And I don't know if we're going to make it to the 9th if we keep throwing balls like that, but that should be strike 3. You bet your ass it is. He ends up going down on strikes, and we got 1 in the 8th. 84 strikes, or 84 pitches. Not bad. I wish all of them were strikes. In that case, we'd be a little more efficient at this point. We'd probably be done with the game. But there we go. A little early on that, but he makes a great play at second, and he gets the out at first. Not bad. 2 outs here in the 8th, and coach takes us out. Apparently 80-something pitches is too much for us. But still, we got a huge lead here. Why keep us in if you need us later in the series? And that is where this game is going to end. Look at all of us celebrating. Again, a 1-run game in that, only 4 hits. And we end up giving up 3 of them. But still, 7 2/3, only 1 run, 8 strikeouts, 3 hits. We definitely deserve the win on that one. Now, maybe not in the box, but definitely on the mound. But we're going to have an opportunity to kind of right those wrongs in this one. But it's not starting off well, as Hicks gave up 2 runs in the first inning. And now we got to lead off right here as he throws a fastball right down the middle, and we still don't make contact with it. We need to do better than 0 for 5 in this game, especially since we're not on the mound in this one. We need to actually contribute. Why are we swinging at his change inside? Why did I think that was going to be a slider going back over the zone? Not smart. That's what it is. Nope, we leave that fastball in this time. He's going to keep pounding in. We're not going to back off the plate. He's going to go for an outside pitch eventually, and we're going to be able to take that thing into right field. Or we're going to swing at the slider out, and I was right, but still didn't do anything about it. But that's why you get multiple at-bats in the same game. And that's why a 300 average, which is only getting a hit 3 out of 10 times, is really good, as that's a changeup. I can't believe that actually dropped. I thought we hit that weak. We had a hit in the last game that I thought was stronger than that one. But we still get the ground rule double on that one, and hey, we're threatening now with 1 out in the 3rd. Got the IK up though, hitting 750 here in the playoffs. Yes, it's only been a game and a half, but still, not too bad, as that's going to get through the infield. I should not have gone, but we're still going to be safe, baby. Let's go. We need to up that speed a little bit, but that's the first run of the game. And that led to 3 more, and with the chance with the guy on second and no outs in the 4th. And we are not going to swing that fastball up. Chase, we need to chase him out of here, because he's already, after 4 innings, it's 70 pitches. He's bound to leave a mistake. Pitch over the middle, which was that one right there. Okay, that's fine. We can still do better. Just look for the fastball. It said look for the fastball. If you see a slider out, you don't swing at it. 1-2 count. Don't go down on strikes right here. Not in the playoffs. That was a sweeper. That was out. Glad we saw that out of the hand. Don't shake your head no. I know you're calling off the fastball. Here comes the sweeper yet again. I'm calling it right now. Well, can't always be right. I mean, the good news is it really hasn't affected us. We're still up 5-2. Ooh, what a pitch. That 12-6 was insane. That had so much break on it. I was not expecting it. But here in the 7th, we're up 8-2. First and second, 2 outs. Why does this guy look like he's like 5'6"? Oh, brother, I'm so sorry, man. I'm gonna have to look up his stats and everything after this game, because no shot he is above 5'6". As that ball is gonna be out. Apparently, I made him a little angry. Sorry, did not mean to rattle you. That's fine. Now we got guys in scoring position, which means a base hit right here scores 2 instead of just 1. I hope, if it's a good enough base hit. Can he give us a good pitch though? Not on that one. Sinker down and in. But we're going to get this right here. Come on. Right down the middle. Right here, Jonathan. Let's go, buddy. Well, he gave us what we wanted, although it wasn't a fastball. But still, we should have been on it and got a base hit. But again, they didn't really need us in that one. 8-2 when we're 1 game away from advancing to the CS. So let's see if we can pick up the clean sweep. We are on the road in this one, but still, 2-0 in the series. We need to close it out early. I mean, we do not want to give them any life whatsoever. So if we can get a base hit to start off this game, that would be an ideal situation for our team. As we swing through the fastball, were we late on that one? We were. We won the 2029 batting title, guys. And we can't make any contact in the postseason. I wonder what happened to him. That's fine. 1-1 count doesn't mean that we can't pick it up. It's only been 2 games, you know? Just got to get ready, as that is going to be a liner up the middle. A little early on the slider, but still enough to make some contact and be able to get on first and lead off this game with a base hit. Now, is this going to be a steal situation? You bet it is. Coach is going to send us. We just need to be aware that he doesn't pick us off. We're going to go. What a slow wind up to the plate. And that's going to be an easy stolen base. Okay, if you got to drive us in now, man. You got to drive us in now. Come on. We put ourselves in scoring position for you. 2-2 count. Oh, no. We should have went. We should have went. It's okay, though. It's okay. We're still in a good position. Just not as good of a position as we could have been. Full count. That's going to be a pop out. To the infield as well. Not great. Now it makes me wish that we would have taken third. Maybe we can do it on this one, though. I think we're going to end up stealing right here. One, it's either going to be a base hit or it's going to be a ball in the dirt. I'm telling you. I'm calling it right now. I know it's an 0-2 count, but we're going to get in scoring, or well, on third base on this one right here. That slow wind up to the plate again. And there we go. We are in there. He does go down on strikes. But the good news is we are in at third, so at least we put ourselves in a little better position. Now it's up to Royce Lewis to drive us in right here. Hitting pretty well in the postseason. I think he can drive us in. There it is right there. Yep, that's going to be a pop-out. All that work for nothing. And we're down 2-1. Not where we want to be, but again, still early in the game. And that's going to be foul. Split second sooner, that ball is in the corner for a double. Instead, that is in the corner for a foul ball and a strike one. That's going to be down the line. He can't field it cleanly. And we're going to be safe at first. Are they going to call that an error or a single? That is going to be a single. Let's go. 2 for 2 in this one now. Well, let's see if we can take second again. Another stolen base. Oh, a hit and run, baby. Let's go. Go 3. A perfectly executed hit and run. And we go from first to third on a base hit through the infield. First and third, no outs. I'm sorry, 1 out. Wait, what happened? Did he try to steal second and he got taken out? That is so bad. But we got a chance to tag up right here and at least tie the game up. And that is going to be the case. That is a great throw. Unfortunately, offline for them. And at least we tie it up. But man, strong offensive game for everyone. 6-4 in the fourth. Can't believe we're coming up again as that one's taken into right field, but that's going to be caught. But we're back to a tie game in the 6th. 6-6 in the 6th. That does not seem lucky. And if we would have waited back, that might have been lucky. I know, very early on that one. We got to wait back. He is not throwing hard. So be ready for a pitch. That was the one right there, the circle change. We just miss it. Wow, we just missed it, literally. Come on, 2 outs. Don't leave him stranded. At least we fouled that one off. We're late on it, but again, it's because we're looking off speed with two strikes, especially on 0-2. We just want to foul the fastball off. You just got to look for the off speed, you know? And there it was right there. That is going to be in the dirt. Means it's going to be a 1-2 count. And now I bet you he panics a little bit, and he brings that circle change back in the zone. It's going to be right here, and we're going to be ready for it this time. Nope, that's a 2-seam down and in. I think he's going to start to panic now. Come on, it's playoff ball, man. You're not used to this. And we call it right there a perfect. No one takes a step back because they know that ball is absolutely crushed. We take the lead here in the 6th inning. And it is now 8-6, and we're on the verge of making it to the championship series. And getting that monkey up our back and being able to hit our first postseason home run is just a wonderful feeling. Now we got a chance to extend it here, as we're just now overzealous at anything he ends up throwing. My bad. But still, 8-6, we're still in the lead. Yes, with 2 outs, first, second. We want to extend it, but again, I feel good with where we're at. Late on the slider, though. And now we're starting to struggle. That's all right. We've had a pretty good game so far. We would just like to make it better. As that is not going to be the case, as Wadey bobbles it. And oh my gosh, we're gonna get on. I can't believe we're gonna get on. That is going to be an error. So not a base hit for us. But now we got bases loaded. This is the most excitement we've had on offense this entire series. Maybe since AAA, I would say. Maybe. Maybe. That is going to end up being a ground out, but still, a lot of excitement in the 8th. And can you believe it? They pushed into extra innings, but we're still up 9-8 now. 1 out in the 10th. Let's extend this. Leave that up. Going to be really nice to be able to make it 10-8 so that bullpen doesn't blow it. But we'll see what ends up happening here again. With no one on, though, nice to know that we end up getting that guy on second in pretty much right away. Again, gives us a lot of confidence going into the bottom of the 10th. This guy doesn't have a lot of confidence himself. And unfortunately, we gave him a confidence boost right there. But it doesn't matter. We win the game, we win the series, and we end up sweeping the Reds, and we advance to the championship series for the 2nd season in a row. Question is, are we going to be taking on the Dodgers again? And that is going to be the case. We're going to be taking the Dodgers on yet again. Let's hope they don't stop us this time. But again, I don't want to overlook that game. 3 for 6 in that one with 2 singles and a home run. And one that made a huge difference in that game as well. So it's really nice to see that we got a little bit of momentum before we go into this series against the Dodgers. Where Hicks is getting the start in game 1. We're not getting a start until late in the series? Well, there's a chance that we end up, if we end up winning the first 3 games, that we end up, oh, never mind. Okay, they are going to start us. That was just a little glitch right there. Scared the shit out of me. But, come on, we need to have a big game right here. We had a big one against the Reds. Can we do it against this absolutely stacked lineup? I only ask because this is going to be a much better lineup than the Reds, so I don't know if we're going to have as good of a game. But as long as we do enough to be able to pick up a win, I'm going to be happy as he just blows that 98-mile-an-hour fastball right by us. That ball looks a lot faster than 99 for some reason. And watch him drop the hammer here. As that's going to be a slider out and we strike out on 3 pitches. I'll leave it up to our offense to just absolutely pick up a shit ton of runs as we give up a liner right up the middle to start the game. Not the way that we wanted to start. But that's alright. Hey, you know what? We set ourselves up for a double play. We got a 3-run cushion. Come on, we have nothing to worry about right here. And we're going to get Lau out on 3 straight pitches as we have not gotten the corner at all in any of these games. I understand that, yes, we are on the road this time. So I get the squeeze of the zone. But when we were at home, we should have picked up that call. Let's be honest. But it doesn't matter because we're going to pick up the double play right here. And what looked like a little bit of a jam to start turns out to be a 2-out inning. And now we have a chance to be able to get out of this one with absolutely no damage whatsoever. And we're going to strike him out. Yes, it's Shohei. Yes, he won the home run derby. Yes, he could have hit a home run on that one right there. But we're still going to pick up the strikeout. Best player in the world against the best pitcher in the world. Yes, I know that's premature to say, but still. We pitched pretty well this season. I feel like we deserve to get some kind of title. And a big strikeout there would have been nice. It's going to be a ground out. Can't believe he made contact on that one, but still, 3-0 lead after 1 is nice. Surprisingly enough, we get up in the 2nd inning as well. It's not something that we're used to doing, especially when we're with the Marlins. But, hey, we got to get used to it here in New York, huh? I shouldn't get used to it. This is the last video that we're recording, so shouldn't get used to it. But hopefully we'll have this type of run support in the next game, too. It's going to be a fastball inside. We lead that in. Sorry, bud, you're not taking this down on 3 strikes right away like you did in the last one. Might still be 3 pitches if we end up getting a little contact here. But we don't. Now it's going to be 4 pitches. You know we're going to be swinging at this one no matter what, though. You know we're not going to be able to help ourselves unless it's way out of the zone. Okay, up and in. 2-2 count, 2 outs, no one on, 2nd inning. No pressure again. But come on, let's just elongate the inning a little bit longer. There we go. We fouled it off again. As long as we get that pitch count up, I'm going to be pretty happy with that. Let's go 2-2 count, 2 outs. Let's end this at bat right here. Not the way that I wanted to do it, though. I was hoping maybe a gapper, maybe a ground rule double again, but hey, that's okay. That's okay. Can't be upset about that. Well, let's go fastball up and in. Can't clip the zone on that, though. Mother of pearl. 1-1 count, though. Just keep the ball close to the zone, but don't give him anything that's too good. I feel like he'll be able to just absolutely take something over the fence if we just leave a lollipop over the center. Let's go 2-2 count. Let's pick up our first strikeout of the game. We need a better movement on that. Speaking of movement, let's go split down and away. There it is. Wow. All right, that's fine, though. You know what? Maybe we're not going to be a strikeout machine in this one, but as long as we continue to produce consistent outs, then I will not complain. Oh, boy. I'm surprised that did not drop there. We've had some balls that have taken some weird trajectories in this game, and I thought that was going to be one of them, too. Let's finish him with the slurve as well. 2 down and out. What a pitch. First strikeout of the game right there. I'm surprised it took us into the second inning. But still, great way to pick up that second out. Now we got Mookie, who's going to hit a gapper because he took a bad angle at it. It's going to be a double. I can't believe Mookie only has 44 speed. Why do I feel like he should be faster than that? Whatever the case may be, if we're going to give up a double, at least it's going to be with 2 outs. It's all right. We can get out of this one. Look at that. Just got to pick up strikes. Got to get near the zone. Have a clip it. That is a great pitch right there. Someone's looking for something else. And now we gas him up high. 1-2 count. He is looking for an off speed. He's getting the heater. Didn't work though. But a slurve will. Get it out. Okay, we're going slurve one more time, but we're doing a lot better than that. That last one was an embarrassment. What a way to pick up that one. Second strikeout of the inning, we get out of that one. Now we just need to do that for 7 more innings. Sounds daunting, doesn't it? That's right, we can do it. Hey, Oscar won the Home Run Derby in 2024, but we are in 2029 now, man. Come on, we don't need to bring up old accolades like that, am I right? Slurve. Let's get him out on 3 strikes. He is definitely regressing a little bit, despite the fact that he's hitting .455 in the postseason so far. But again, they have not faced a pitcher like us. As I thought we were about to give up a home run right there to Bellinger. That's like right in his wheelhouse too. You know, those lefties with those like, I don't want to say golf swings, you know, but the kind of like looping swings, that down and in is always so dangerous. That's why I try to always keep it away from there, but sometimes I just can't help myself. 0-2 count, we should not leave that anywhere near the zone. Let's go up and in and set up for that changeup down and away. Unless he swings at that one. He doesn't, but again, changes his eye level, and we're going to get him chasing on this one. There it is. Told you. Strike 3, 2 outs, and we're just cooking now. 4 strikeouts after going strikeoutless in that first inning. But unfortunately, we're facing the top of the order again, which is not good for us. 2025 Rookie of the Year against the 2027 Rookie of the Year right now. If that's not a stat that they should be putting up, I don't know what is. Oh my gosh, that did not get the break that we wanted. It's all right. Still 2-1 count. We're still looking fine. I'm changing my tune on that one. There it is. There we go. That's going to be a ground out. I thought that was going to be a walk. I know it's not a strikeout, but getting out of the 3rd inning after getting behind in that count the way that we did feels good. And look who's up to the plate with another big opportunity. Got 60 pitches in the 4th inning. And that 61st just looked too damn good. 34 home runs this last season. That is great to see. Can we get another one in the postseason? Already got one. And unless going over... Oh, never mind. That's just going to be a pop out there. That's rough. I was going to say, unless the ball ends up... Unless the ball going over the fence over on the first base side counts as a home run. I don't think that we're going to be adding to that total, as we need to get that one up. There we go. I accidentally jerked that all the way down to the bottom, and yeah, that would have been a ball if we would have just thrown that normally. I'm glad that we got that little bit right there, and we end up picking up the bottom of the zone. And you know what? We're just going to pound that fastball up and in. Finish him. Okay, yeah, they don't like to chase that high fastball for some reason. But we'll get him on the changeup down and away. And that'll be another ground out to 3rd. What is it with our pitches that they just want to ground out to 3rd on them? I don't know what it is. I don't think we're keeping him that off balance. There we go. Great fastball right there to Shohei. Yeah, I know. Won the Cy Young 2025. Yeah, we're going to have a lot of award winners in this series. Wow, they're shading him to right field, and he ends up hitting it to left. Not great to see with one out, and now we got Shohei on second in a little bit of a jam. We got Tucker up now, 4-hitter. Just no big mistakes. A strikeout here would be ideal. Just anything to keep Shohei on second. He wanted to offer at that one, he just decided not to. It's fair. And it's now going to be a 3-2 game. I mean, we left that one up. That's just a bad pitch. But now we just got to bounce back. Look, we still got the lead. That's the important thing. We just need to, we just need to become composed again. I don't know. Come on. We can't be throwing balls early like that. Come on. There we go. That's a much better pitch. Where was that to Tucker? Fastball up and in, strike him out. Show him that we mean business. Okay, let's go slurve down and away. Actually, screw it. Split down and in. Look at this one just drop in the zone. Okay. Down, up and in, down and away. Slurve. Chase it. Finish him off. How do you not swing at that? Going change up, down and away. He doesn't want to take the bat off his shoulder. But he does, and it's ground out to short. We needed a strikeout to get a little bit more confidence back, and we just didn't do it. That's okay. 2 outs again with Mookie up. That's a strike, again, any other day. If we had the challenge system, that would have been called a strike. It would be a 1-1 count right now instead of 2-0. But come on, we need to pick this up. Come on, we can't walk him and give him another base runner. It's just not going to be okay with me. Oh, it's gonna happen. Coach ain't yanking us though. Come on, that would be absolutely ridiculous if he did. That's all right. Still got the bottom of the order here. That gives me a little bit more confidence. So let's go 22 pitches this inning. That is not good, obviously. And that's another home run. I can't fucking believe it. We're gonna blow game 1 against the Dodgers. I thought that we had this win in the bag. And we're just fucking blowing it. Just blowing it. Come on, just 3 strikes. Let's get out. Let's get back into the dugout. And we have to do it at Dodger Stadium, too. Some of the most obnoxious fans. Sorry. I'm just frustrated right now. I'm just frustrated. Watching them wave their towels and everything. I don't really mean it. You guys aren't as bad as Cubs fans. Don't listen to PCA, honestly. I mean, that dude plays for a team with literally the worst fan base. So, don't worry, Dodgers fans. You really aren't that bad, and that's coming from a guy who lived in San Diego for a while and is a Padres fan. So I have a lot of respect for you guys. Plus, I have a family member that played on the team back in the 60s when they ended up winning the World Series. So, again, a little bit of connection to you guys, too. Have a lot of love for you. There we go. That's going to be a ground out. Thank God. Dude, we need to end up scoring some runs, though. We really do. And again, that's going to be up to us because we should be coming up next inning, realistically. And if we can come up with guys on base where we can make a difference, yeah, we're going to have to really seize that opportunity. As that's going to be foul. Thank you. I do not like the fact that you're trying to bunt your way on base here, bud. Well, okay, a line out to center is fine. I was going to say, actually, never mind. You can bunt if you want. As long as that ends up being a little ground out. Uh-oh. Dude, we are just not composed right now. Again, it's our second playoff appearance, so shouldn't be that surprised that we're a little nervous, but still, at this point in the game, we should be fine. An 0-2 count, if we get out of this with a strikeout, we'll feel real good. That's a chopper up the middle. Great play. And thankfully he's out. We're out of the 5th, but man, we are really struggling now. But it is a tie game now, and we got a guy on 3rd. We just need a base hit. Come on, just give me something to hit, please. There it is, get up the middle. No, that's a great play, and yeah, we're gonna ground out. And unfortunately, we get taken out after that as well. The good news is we're in line for a no decision, but God, I can't believe we gave up the lead there. But here's our chance to really make up for that performance on the mound. 6-4, first and second, only one out. That's a foul ball. A little sinker, that little movement just made it enough to miss the barrel. That's all right, 0-1 count. We get a couple more pitches. We'll see a few. Circle change, we make contact yet again. And what is he going to go with here? He's gone with two different pitches. Does he go with something else? He does not. That should end up advancing him to third at least. That's going to advance him much further than third, including that other guy who's on base. And there we go, our second home run of the postseason. And finally, we actually make up for our performance on the mound with our performance at the plate. It's usually the other way around, and I'm really glad that in the postseason, we finally made up for it here. And behind that home run, we end up picking up our first victory of the NLCS. 1-0 now. We end up picking up 5 in the 8th inning, which is amazing, and we end up winning 9-7. Yes, it's a no decision. Yes, that's an ugly stat line. But that home run to put us up, or put us further ahead and enough to be able to win this one, is a really good feeling. 6.1 WAR this season as well. Sorry, that is totally something that I missed when we were going through our regular season stats. That sticking out is just really, really cool. Downside is now we're going to have to face Shohei on the mound, but hey, we're going to be DH in this one. If we can take a 2-0 series lead, we're going to be in control. I know that is literally the most obvious statement in the world, but I just mean we're playing these two in LA. If we can end up picking up 2 in LA and then coming home, oh my gosh, we're going to be in a good spot. And what a way to start, a little early on the cut, but enough to be able to take that up the middle for the first base hit of the game. First runner, and we got a first base runner. Now, or first batter, first base runner. We shouldn't go on this one, but we're going to. And that's going to be a chopper. No, you stay on second. That's fine. I mean, you wouldn't have been able to pull a double play on that one anyways, but still nice that we were able to get to second. Now that gives Soto a chance to be able to drive us in. Why do I feel like we should steal on this one? Okay, I'm glad that we didn't. He ends up walking. We got first and second now with 1 out. Up to Royce. Again, an absolute monster in the postseason. 474. Can he drive in these 2 runs early? Well, he ends up potentially driving us in, as that throw is not in time. And Royce Lewis picks up a base hit through the infield. We end up scoring. It's 1-0 early. And even though LA picked up 2 runs, we picked up an additional 2 as well. And we still got the lead in the second. That sweeper was right in the sweet spot. Can't believe we were late on that as well. We were right on that too. That splitter, again, we're timed that well. We just did not barrel it up, obviously, and that's going to be a foul ball. Quick 0-2 count with 1 out right here. And that's going to be a strikeout. I knew it as soon as the ball came out of the hand. But at least we're still up 3-2 in the 4th. And it would be nice to be able to get a multi-hit game here in the postseason. And that is a nice sweeper again. That is his, I honestly did not know that his sweeper was his primary. I really did not. Does that have the distance? Oh my gosh, I thought we got a good piece on that too. That ball just died off the bat though. I don't know what happened. But still, we are up 5-2 now. We end up picking up 2 more runs. And that one might be a gapper. Don't stay up in the air too long. That is going to be a gapper. We're going to actually take third on this one. Yeah, we're going to get it too. Home run and a triple. Oh, actually the home run was in the last game. Disregard what I said. A single and a triple. And we are instantly in scoring position with 2 outs. So I know we can't combine last game stats with this one's too. I know, my bad. But I wish we could. As that is going to be a pop fly. That should be a pop out. Unless that has the distance. That's going to be off the wall. Misplayed by Teoscar. And that's going to be a double for IKF. I can't believe we're handling this Dodgers team the way that we are. 7-3 in the 7th inning. And we got a chance to score another one here, even though we got 2 outs. Good fastball. We were right on it, but just late. I don't know why I'm not surprised. All right, he'll drop something in the zone right here. I can guarantee it. Right here. Okay, maybe not, but we still got the lead. And that lead will end up holding, and we do end up beating the Dodgers 7-4. They pick up one in the ninth, but obviously not enough to pick up the win. And we got a 2-0 series lead going back home. So let's head back home. Let's see if we can take a commanding 3-0 series lead. We're taking on Yamamoto. It's going to be a tough game, but we've been absolutely red hot this postseason. We haven't gotten a base hit yet this game, so we're going to have to do it here in the 7th with a 4-0 lead. You can tell this Dodgers team is starting to give up because their offense is doing absolutely nothing. Fastball up and away, and we should have been able to take that to right field, even if we were late on it. Bring something good. Man, we are just chopping it to the infield all day. But the good news is this team does not need us to win. We end up winning 3-4. We gave up 3 runs in the 9th? Wow, that's crazy. But the good news is 3-0 series lead. We may sweep the Dodgers. And if we do, does that make us World Series favorites? I mean, looking at the other side of things, the Yankees are currently up 2-0 on the A's. A's beat Minnesota in a 5-game series. Literally went to 5 games. And of course, the Yankees beat Boston 3-1. But the Yankees are dominating over there. We're dominating over here. Question is, who's going to actually make it to the World Series? And who is going to be the winning team? Hoping it's going to be us, but we need to get past Logan Webb on this one. Back at DH, because I would imagine we're going to be starting the next game. But let's go out there and make sure that the next game that we start is going to be in the World Series. And I literally did not see our face up there. I don't know how the hell I missed that. But looks like we're starting game 4.
One ball, no strike.
They want to put the best pitcher out there to be able to close out the series, and you know who damn well who it is. And that is going to be us, even if I can't speak properly. Thankfully, that's going to be a line out to center. I don't know if the rain's going to hurt us or help us in this one. But whatever the case may be, we're going to end up finding out pretty damn quickly. As we can't get the bottom of the zone. Again, for some reason, we just can't pick up those little edge strikes, despite the fact that we're at home again. And that's going to make it a 2-0 count pretty damn quickly. Fine, we're going to get that one in the zone. He gets the green light on 2-0 and ends up grounding out to short. Not the smartest call right there, but that does help us out, and that makes me happy. Let's go 1-2-3 in this one. Shohei right up the middle. That's going to be a ground out there, shading him to right, and we get out of the inning. But how about that home run that we picked up in the last start that we had? Hopefully we can get that earlier in the game and not so late, where we can actually get ourselves a potential win, as that is going to be a perfect up the middle, and we're going to leave that as a single to lead off the game. I don't care if it's a steal situation or not. We're making it a steal situation. Come on, we had a nice hit and run last time this happened. So if we can do that right here, that'd be great. He's going to get that through, and that's going to drop. And are we going to get to third? Just barely. Let's go first to third yet again, despite the fact that that was hit to left field. And we find a way to slither our way over to third base. No outs here, first and third. And if the game continues to go like this, man, I'm going to be so happy. Again, this team just looks like they're giving up as Soto gets that in, and we got the first run of the game in the first. Well, we would only pick up that one, but hell, we got a lead, and that's all we really need here. Again, now we just got to be perfect on the mound. We just can't leave anything over the middle, especially when we throw mistake pitches like that. But again, we need to make sure that we just don't give up any home runs like we did, man. We left some of those way over the zone. We just cannot continue to do that.
3-1.
I don't even know what to say about that one. Wow. Hey, we walk him the first. We walk the first batter of the inning. That is not what we want to see. I don't care how many boss challenges we get. We just need to get them out. A double play ball here would be great. Yes, the strikeout would be cool too. But again, we really want the double play ball. We want to have no one on base, please. Okay. But we might be able to get it right here. Slurp down and away. There we go. Nope. Change up down and away.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ah! Mistake pitch again. And that's going to be first and second with no outs. Alright. I do not want to be in this early of a jam. I know we're on short rest right now, but come on, we got to be doing better than that. Now we need a strikeout and then a double play. In that order, too. So let's go. 0-2 count on Mookie. Best pitch.
No, that's down. Ball. No, that missed.
Wow. Am I the only one who's surprised by that? Come on, you got to gun him at third. Nice. All right, it's good that he didn't go because he wasn't gonna, or we weren't gonna get him out at third. So there we go, 1 out now. And now Will, who has gotten a home run on us already this series, is up with 2 guys on. Double play ball would be really nice if we can get something in the zone. I don't know why I'm so rattled, but I just am. 2-1 count. I'm glad we picked up the corner on that. No. 3-1 count. We cannot walk the bases loaded. Okay, good pitch. Full count. Looking fastball. He gets the change. That is a strike 9 times out of 10, baby. That is a strike 9 times out of 10. How is that not a strikeout right there? We're at home, man. Give us that. All right, Teoscar. Double play ball would be ideal, but a strikeout wouldn't be bad either. A pop out is okay, but that is going to be a sac fly. No way that's going to be. Okay, good. No way you're going to get him at the plate. Yeah. That was a nice relay, but no. It's going to be a tie game now. And again, we only have ourselves to blame on that. I don't know why no one else advanced. That was a dumb call on their part. They should have all been advancing. It should be second and third right here. But instead we got first and second, and hopefully we can just get out of it right here. Change up, down and away. Finish him. How did you make contact on that? It's okay, but I can't believe we gave up a run there. At least it wasn't a bomb, but still enough to tie the game and, again, make it a 7-inning game. Thank God that's a foul ball, otherwise that would have been a double down the line. Can almost guarantee that. Change up. There we go. Let's go fastball. Finish him off up and in. There it is. First person this video to chase that high fastball. And actually, I think first this season as well. Let's go. Change up to start. Can't get it in the zone though. All right, it's fine. Look, we're if the controller doesn't screw up like that, we're gonna be able to get some more strikes. 2-0 count. There it is. Surprised he didn't have the green light on that one like he did in the game before. Change. We're looking for fastball. Nope. Look for the change on that one. That's going to be a weak grounder to second. We got 2 outs. Nice efficient inning so far. And now we got a chance to get out of it right now. No contact for Shohei. That's a tall order. But we're going to try. As we almost peg him right in the knee. But it's okay. There we go. Okay, good pitch though. Good pitch.
2 balls, no strike.
There it is. Finally get something in the zone. Let's go slurve back door. Get him to swing. Or back off the plate. These are just horrible pitches so far. Yes, he did.
What you got?
Thank you. That keeps us in. Let's go slurve back door, finish him off. Catch him looking. No! You thing. Are you kidding me? We had that perfectly set up. That is just very unfortunate timing. We're just playing with a handicap here, and I'm not happy about it. Come on, we just need to get stuff in the zone. That's all we ask for. Come on. Stop dicking around here. There we go. Finally a strike. Yes, it's a foul ball, but it's still considered a strike. There it is. Okay, stolen base. That wasn't a strike either? Where was that? Let me see. No. No. Come on. Change up to finish. There it is. That's going to be... Wait, does he get him at the plate? No. I can't believe he just gave up another run. Again, we should have been out of this already. Bad calls and the controller screwing up are not making this easy for us. We should get out of the inning here. Does he... Oh my gosh. Thank God that ball is just drifting up high. But 2-1, we need to pick up some runs. And we're going to have to be the one to start this off. We did in the first inning. Let's see if we can do it here in the third. Why are you swinging at something inside? Guys, I'm just frustrated at this point. You can tell I'm starting to lose my composure. And I just need to hit the reset button and end up taking something deep. Unfortunately, that is going to be caught. Not even to the warning track either. But come on, just keep dealing at the plate. Or dealing on the mound, I should say. We're going to be good. How is that a base hit? I know Mookie's a good hitter and everything, but we got that in. We should have jammed him on that one. Down and in. Not a bad spot on the first pitch of the at-bat. Oh. Get him. We can still get him. Compose yourself. There you go. We're fine. Don't tell me we got injured on that one. We're still up and moving, which is good. Okay. Come on. We can't give up that one run, though. We need to be more intentional about our pitches. Like that right there. And now that allows us to go for the down and away slurve. Where's that been all game? You know what I mean? Where has that been all game? Second strikeout, not looking good. And I know we are on short rest, but come on. It's the playoffs we're talking about. There we go, good pitch. I think we go split. Catch that zone. How are we just leaving things? No, you're not going to get him. And now that's 3 runs. It's a good lineup, man. And they're not giving up. Get there. No, that's a gapper. That's going to be another run as well. That might actually be a triple. No, he's going to stop at second. Coach, you should have went with the number 4 starter on this one. We were not the right ones to close it out. You should have saved us for game 1 of the World Series. Rough right there. Good changeup down and away. Now let's do it one more time. Get out of it. No, bad pitch. He's not going to go. All right, down and away, up and in now. We got to go for it. Damn, he doesn't pull the trigger. Slurve backdoor. That looked good. And that's going to be a ground out. Should have been a strikeout. Thankfully, we get out of it, but man, we have a major hole to dig out of. And yet he's keeping us in. He's keeping us in. I don't get the thought process behind it, but bless his heart. Okay, 0-2 count on Shohei. Let's get that backdoor slurve. Get that shit working. Not quite the break. Not quite the break. That split looks good, though. You bet it does. He goes down on strikes. We're looking good to start the 5th. That's great. Come on. Let's continue to heat up. We're only at 70 pitches. Only at 70. So if we can get out of this one before 80, we might be able to go out for the 6th inning. That's going to be my hope. It was not where we wanted the circle change, but it's where we ended up getting it. Fastball up high. That is not going to get it done, though. That's all right, because you know that always sets up for the down and away. And that's going to be another strikeout. Tucker goes down. And now we're on the verge of getting out of this 5th inning. But again, this offense really needs to pick it up in this next one. There's no way. Do we just need to keep it out of the bottom down and into right? I don't even know at this point. Coach should come out and take us out at this point now. He is. We're in line for the loss, and I wouldn't be surprised if this goes to Game 5. I mean, just a pathetic outing by us, unfortunately. And now we need to make up for it in the box again. I can't wait for MLB The Show 26 now. I'm excited to start a new series and a new player. Who are we going to use, though? That's the question. I guess we're going to have to find out in a couple weeks. Or, well, I guess a couple weeks from when I'm filming this, not a couple weeks from when this ends up going live. So we'll find out in a couple days. Alright, we need to focus on this at-bat, though. Too late on the sinker, which is surprising. And now we got a 1-2 count with no outs. And that's going to be a ground out to second. We're just not getting good contact. But at least we got an opportunity here with 1 out, 1st and 2nd. Why not? There we go. Right up the middle. That's going to score a run. Wow. That's all I gotta say. Up to IKF to be able to drive us in now. A double play ball is forthcoming. I can only imagine. Right now, 0-2 count. It's going to be a line out. Okay. At least it's not a double play, and that allows Juan Soto to be able to do something here with bases loaded. Come on, buddy. You're getting paid the big bucks for a reason. How about just a bomb right here? Come on. Oh, that's not, but that should drop. No. And we are going to a game 5. Again, pathetic outing by us. I don't even want to look at the box score. 6-1 though. We got to pick it up in game 5 and just shut this game out. But again, very much the path that the White Sox took. I mean, I don't think that they lost game 4. I think they lost one earlier in the series. But regardless, though, they did end up only losing one in the playoffs. Maybe that could be us, too. Well, after 2 strikeouts to start the game, the Dodgers are up 4-0, and we're really at risk of not even closing the series out. We're going to have to go back to LA, unfortunately, especially since we don't get a base hit there and we got 2 outs in the 6th. But our team has been known to make some comebacks. It's only 5-1. We're in the 8th. If we hit a home run here and make it a 3-run game, we can make that up in the 9th. But, oh gosh, man, I just don't have any confidence here. I thought we were going to be able to close this out quickly, but not so much. As thankfully we end up taking that one in the outfield. That is going to end up being a double. And even though it's with 2 outs, at least we got a little bit of life here. Now, as always, up to IKF to be able to drive us in. He's done it plenty of times this postseason. Let's see if he can do it again, even if it is with 2 outs. We should have went. We should have went. Oh my gosh. That ball actually got away from him too. We would have made it if we went. Then we would have been just 1 base closer. But I can guarantee you, no matter what, base hit, we're scoring. We are just running through any red light that we see. Can't believe we're stealing on that one, but we're going to make that a run. Let's go. Base hit. We get it. 5-2. We got a chance to come back. Well, so much for that. The wrong team scored a bunch in the 9th inning. We go down 12-2. We're heading back to LA with a chance to blow a 3-0 lead. Good news is we do have a day off, so that allows us to kind of regroup. We got Hicks back on the mound. I'm really hoping that he can just close them down. We already picked up a win against Shohei. I think we can do it again. But we're going to be the ones that have to set the tone right here. It's raining in LA. My goodness. What kind of fucking clown show is this? As we swing just through the fastball. I was looking for the sweeper because that's his primary. But we didn't get it. But we got the cutter right there. Does that have the distance? It does not. Don't get a good enough piece on it. That was not what we wanted to see at the beginning. But we do have a 2-1 lead. First, second, 2 outs. I wanted the sweeper there because if that was taking the same ball path, yeah, that was coming right in the zone. And we're going to be able to pick up a good hit. I mean, great play by Shohei right there. But unfortunate that we couldn't drive him in. And now we're down by 1 in the 5th. It's turning into quite a series after they looked extremely dejected after 3 games. But they've definitely found some life and they're coming back. Please do not make us like the Toronto Blue Jays. My heart just can't handle it. Come on. You gotta be kidding me. An extra 1 in speed and we had the base hit. But look at this, tie game in the 7th, first and second, 1 out. Oh, that was the pitch! That was the pitch! Mother of pearl. That was the pitch. No, wait, does that have the distance? Does that have the distance? You bet it does. Let's go. That is going to be a double. That is going to score a run. Now we got 2nd and 3rd with 1 out and the lead. We got a chance to make it to the World Series right now, and I feel damn good about it. Come on. Let's go. We just need to hold it. That's not going to score anyone, unfortunately. But now we got our best hitter up to the plate, the best player on our team, and he needs to break this open right here. 2 runs to help the bullpen would be huge. Come on, 1. He didn't even have to move on that one. That's a pop-out, damn it. But thankfully, we end up picking up a couple more anyways, and now we're back up in the 8th. This is beautiful. I think we're going to be advancing to the World Series. Unless they end up scoring 7 in the 9th again. We've already seen them do that. So let's hope that that's not going to be the case right here. Oh, come on, right down the middle. Thank you. But we didn't get a good enough piece on it, did we? That is caught at the warning track. But realistically, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We end up picking up the win on that one. 6-3. We end up making it to the World Series. And now I have a feeling we're going to be facing the Yankees. What an incredible gauntlet. The Reds to the MLB leading Dodgers to potentially the Yankees in the World Series. This is going to be an interesting one. And that is going to be the case. We are taking on the Yankees, who didn't sweep the A's. They ended up picking up 1, but at least they didn't almost collapse like we did. But now we are 4 wins away from winning the World Series. So let's do it. Game 1 right here. Look at that stacked lineup. But you know what? We're coming off a really bad start. This is the one where we bounce back. And I really hope that we can put this away in 4 games. Honestly. I only say that because I've been filming for a while now, and this is going to be a much longer video than I expected. And also, it is currently February 28th right now, which means that I think I have, not even 2 weeks to release what would be about 5 videos. So we're going to have to put these out rapid fire. So I'm sorry for the onslaught of videos that I put out lately then, because at this point this would be the last one. But again, appreciate you guys hanging out throughout this entire series. It's been a really fun one. Again, I'm really excited for the next one. But again, if we can end out MLB The Show 25 with a World Series win, my goodness, that is just poetic. We weren't able to do it in 24, despite the fact that we were a Cy Young winner, Cy Young Award winner twice in back-to-back seasons. But again, we never picked up that elusive World Series. To be able to do it here would be nice, especially after that strikeout. Aaron Judge up to the plate, only hitting .281 in the postseason. I don't know why I'm not surprised. That should have been a strike. Actually, to be honest with you, that wasn't as good of a pitch as some of the other ones that were borderline that should have been called strikes. So I'll give him that one. That one should have been a ball. But now we got a 1-2 count. We're going to finish with the slurve. Yes, he did. Now we jam him up and in. He can't hit up and in, I don't think. Okay, well, that wasn't up enough. I think if that would have been up, that would have been the case. But nope. Now we go slurve down and away. He ain't going to bite at that. That was a terrible pitch. You got to go change up here. He's looking fastball. And I can't believe we walked him after having 2 strikes on him. That's okay. That happens. I hate all these boss challenges. I hope they really scale those back in MLB The Show 26. That would be really nice. I'm glad they want to give us opportunity for points and experience and everything like that, but too many, man. Too many. We get at least like a half a dozen a game. And that's a great slurve. And now let's put it away right here. Santander. Split. He should have chased that. He's hitting 121. He should be over-eager to hit some of these pitches. And there's no way we're going to walk another guy after 2 strikes again, are we? No, we're not. It's a big strikeout right there, and we get out of a quick little jam. Let's just make sure we don't allow any more base runners. At least when we're on the mound. Well, we're at the plate, and it's our team hitting. Yeah, let's get as many base runners as possible. As swing at first pitch, and we're late on the fastball. We were thankfully on it, but just not good enough, unfortunately. Come on, give me something better here. Oh, we needed to wait back. Oh, let's go! We got an error over at shorts. That's something that the Yankees are kind of used to nowadays. And we end up getting a base hit on that one. And I'm not going to argue it. I will not argue a base hit. Oh, get back. Get back. Come on, thank you very much. All right. We almost got doubled up there. Thankfully, we did not. Now it's up to 1. Now we got the steal situation. Is he going to pick over this time, though? He is not. Let's do it. Get there. We're out. I don't know what coach is thinking, especially when we're on the mound. Come on, man. Running into an out in the first inning. It's not what we want to see. Wow, they have Gunner. That's who made the error, huh? Well, he ain't going to make up for it at the plate because that's going to be a ground out to third. That is one quick out here in the second inning of Game 1 of the World Series. Kobe. Strike one. Strike two up and in. That looks good. All right, I'm just gonna have to accept the fact that we're never gonna get that call. I'm just gonna have to accept it, and I should be okay with it. We just got to adapt, got to adjust. As I throw a ball way out of the zone. That will get him though. Fastball up and in. We strike him out, and we're cruising through the second so far. Third strikeout of the game. A lot better than what we did against the Dodgers. There we go. Good pitch. Josh Naylor up to the plate. I can't believe he's a Yankee now. Come on. Oh, you got to make that backhanded play, man. Shohei did that to us in the last game. Why couldn't we do it to Naylor? Come on. Oh my gosh, another boss challenge? You got to be kidding me. We haven't had one of these in a long time. There we go. Good fastball. And we're just going to do this on 3 pitches. Fastball, fastball, slurve. Fastball, fastball, changeup, slurve. Fastball, fastball, changeup, split, slurve. Don't drop. Get foul. Thank God. Okay. And like I said, we finish with the slurve. Boom, baby. Not the most accurate of pitches in that inning, or at least to that last batter, but we get out of it, and it's still scoreless. And unfortunately, it's still scoreless in the third. But you know what? Our offense has really picked us up in a lot of the games that we've started here on the Mets. So I think it's time that we pick up our offense. Let's make it so that only 1 run is enough to be able to win the game. It's been a while since we've actually, spun an absolute gem. But I think we could have the makings for it here in this game. I would have laughed if he took that deep. That would have been funny. Horrible timing. Slurve! How do you not take your bat off the shoulder for that one, man? Fastball up and in now. Get him. Okay. We're lucky he swung. That's all right. Now we go change up. Keep that down. Keep it away. There it is. Okay. That drifted a little higher than I was expecting it. That's okay. We finished with the split. There it is. Great play at first. Flip it. There we go. Very long at bat, though. Don't know how deep we're going in this game. 42 pitches already through 2 1/3. Yikes. Again, we have not been extremely accurate, though, so I'm not surprised. We need to just do a little bit better. We're early on that fastball right there. And unfortunately, that means it's going to be extremely high. All right. That's all right. All right, we can do this. Not worried at all. See? We're going to get him on the slurve now. Down and away. He saw it once. He's not going to lay off it. Someone's maybe not a fan of that pitch, though. Change? Uh-oh. We got lucky. Split down and in. He won't expect it. Pinpoint. God damn it, man. 50 pitches now? This is going to be number 50 right here. And it might only be out number 2 of the inning. As it will. Pop out to right. Again, we're going to be lucky if we get through 5. The way this is going right now. But it's alright. 2 outs, no one on. Feeling pretty good right now. He was an all-star in 26. Yeah, where were you in 2029? Because that's the season we're in now. God damn it. 3-0 count because the controller decides to short out on the worst counts. Hey, you know what? If we're going to walk him, you bet your ass we're going to hit him. But now we got Judge. Don't judge me, bro. Good pitch right there. First strike. 5-time MVP. Holy shit. Back-to-back in 26, 27, and 28. That's incredible how much this game favors him. Hey, look at that. That's going to be a ground out. And we get out of the inning. But typical playoff Mets. Choking in the World Series. And it's still 0-0 right now. Although we got a chance to be able to put ourselves up here. I know we got 2 outs, but it's okay. Hey, we've been able to start rallies with 2 outs before. as this one might be a lost cause on an 0-2 count. He's gone cutter. Don't know if he goes fastball high or just drops the hammer with an off speed. That's going to be a fastball down low, and that is not going to have the distance. That's going to be to the warning track, though. Warning track power, but not home run power. That is the story of our MLB career so far, apparently. Although we still have been doing pretty well with home runs. We had over 30 this season, which is awesome. I love the fact that he swung high, because now he's going to be looking low. There it is. You can tell when he's eager at the fastball high out of the zone, that means he's going to swing at the majority of pitches, unless it's just nowhere to be found. I don't even want to look at the StatCast on that. I don't care. I already know how masterful that sequence was. That is a great pitch. I can't believe we didn't get that call earlier in the game, no? But who am I? That is a great pitch. Can we do it on 3? I don't care if he has 32 home runs this season. He's going to be picking up a strikeout in his next at bat after the ground out right there. 2 outs though, and we're feeling pretty good. Bottom of the order almost. We would be facing 7, 8, 9 if he ends up grounding out here, which he does, right to the shortstop, and we're back in. Let's see if we can score some runs now. Apparently not. It's a pitcher's duel, and you know what? Look, I understand modern baseball. You really want to have home run after home run after home run. But me, being a pitcher, I love a pitcher's duel, man. A 1-0 game where like there's maybe 3 hits in the game. That's my favorite right there. There we go. That's gonna get him. You're not even gonna check down? Well, at least the Marlins aren't the only ones who were screwing us. I thought he was gonna chase high on that one, which he did, but he just made contact. Will he chase a split though? Yes, he will. God damn it. What's going to finish him off here? It's going to be a changeup. There it is. Remember that efficient inning that we were having? Yeah, that's all gone up in smoke. Do you think a backdoor slurve will do it? I don't think we've really thrown that much, have we? Okay, we're going to do that again, but this time we're going to throw it well. Not going to be a looping one like that last one. I don't like you, Josh Naylor. Actually, I'm sure you're a great guy. Again, you hated us when you were on the Guardians, so I can understand why you wouldn't like me. But either way, I just don't like you right now because you're forcing us to throw so many pitches in this at-bat. And then you're being really patient on balls out of the zone. No way we walk them. That was like a fucking 14 pitch at bat, and we end up walking him. That is crazy. Not the way you want to start the 5th. But he is pretty slow. Means we could have an opportunity at a double play ball, as he should. No! He like walked right through him. I'm surprised that was not a double play. Great play over there by Clifford, though. Got to give credit where credit's due. And now we just got to keep it down in the zone for a potential double play ball. And I think this is a great opportunity for it. So why not? Oh my gosh. Could we pick up a strikeout here? We sure can. He looks at it as well. Why couldn't we get a pitch like that when we're facing Naylor? You know what I mean? All right, let's do it. Probably last batter of the game for us. Let's make it a damn good one. I know it's been 5, but still. Wow, we are much better against lefties than we are against righties. But it doesn't matter because we're still going to pick up the ground out, and we're through 5, still scoreless. And unfortunately, it's the same way through the bottom of the 5th as well. Starting the 6th, we got ourselves a 4-inning game here. And it's nice to know that we've been able to bounce back after that really terrible performance against the Dodgers. But, man, we are not having that offensive onslaught that we had in the last few starts. But still, we're pitching pretty well. We're keeping us in the game. Haven't given up a run yet. Sounds successful to me. What a pitch right there. Stott goes down on strikes. 7th strikeout of the game. And we're continuing to cook right here. Although, again, we are facing 2, 3, 4 this inning. Glad we're able to strike out number 2, but unfortunately, someone with over 500 career home runs is up to bat here. and he's going to end up getting a single through the infield. I don't know if that's where Coach takes us out, but if not, we got a double play set up, and I think we can do well with it, as we will. Santander, double play. I hope. Just got to keep it down in the zone. That's where we want it. If he swings through all of them, perfect. If he grounds one, double play ball. But again, a strikeout here would actually be pretty cool. Number 8. Number 8. Let's go. Let's get out of this inning right now. Finish him off right here. Let's go. It's just Gunner. It's just Gunner. He made an error earlier in the game. He's rattled. Today it is the World Series. So let's get him. Come on, don't score a run. No, he's too slow at first. He's too slow at first. They're sending him home. They're sending him home. Get him. Get him. Yes! Let's go! Why would you send him? That was terrible. Terrible by them. But we get out of the inning. No runs. And now we're leading off the 6th. Let's do it. Oh my gosh, that is amazing. Is that a gapper or is that up in the air too long again? That is a gapper. Or is that a home run? That went over the fence. No way. That looked like that was going to be short. I thought that bounced in fair territory and then bounced over the fence. But no, a very weak home run, don't get me wrong, but the 3rd of the postseason. And that puts us up. Unfortunately, we get relieved in the 7th inning, but I hope that's all we need. Oh my gosh, he's been able to hold it down. And now we got a chance to extend this lead and just make this a phenomenal game. You are too overzealous, man. You got to slow down, take a deep breath, and just be ready for this. Come on. You dipshit. Yes, I am talking to myself. I understand how ridiculous that is. But man, that is just bad decision making. And there again, too. At least we're still the difference in the game. Well, even if we would have driven them in, it doesn't look like it was going to matter. I can't believe they ended up scoring 8. 8! And we're on the verge of losing the first game of the World Series. It's pretty much all but concluded. 2 outs, too? How do we pick up 7 runs with 2 outs? Nearly impossible. And I think it might end with us. Edwin, just go with the fastball again. Just don't make me look silly on a slider, please. Now he went with the 2-seamer, and we go down. We lose 8-1, but not because of us. We were the home run. We gave up 0 runs on the mound, but we end up giving up 8 in the 8th inning. The 8th inning cheese. 3 hits, no runs, 8 strikeouts in 6 innings. We deserve the win on that one. Instead, we still need to win 4 games to be able to win the entire damn thing. So hopefully the offense can pick it up in this one and the bullpen doesn't blow it in the 8th. Well, it is up to us to start it off. Big surprise, am I right? Still kind of blows my mind that we're the leadoff hitter here. After being the 3 hitter in Miami, it's weird to have to lead this off. By the way, I totally just realized too, this is another Subway Series. I should have made a bigger deal about that. What the hell am I doing? I think I'm still thinking that we're on the Marlins for some reason, so it's not a big deal. Miami versus New York, but no. Big Subway Series right here. And unfortunately, we're not going to lead it off well. I mean, we did lead it off well because we pitched well and hit well in that last game, but just not in this one. And this is the game where it really matters because that other game is already done. We need to win 4. They need to win 3. Whoever picks up that 4th win first ends up winning it all. Not what we want to see because we are in a hole. And that's not what we want to see right there because that's going to be a pop out to Judge. He doesn't make that in real life. Still 0-0 in the 5th, man. I'm kind of surprised. Again, 2 teams that are pretty good offensively. I'm surprised that we haven't been able to scrounge up many runs. I mean, aside from those 8 runs in the 8th inning for the Yankees, there's only been 2 other runs in the game. And thankfully, we scored 1 in this one. Now in the 8th, wow, that slider. Now in the 8th, we're up 1-0, which is awesome. But we've been here before. We have been here before. And we saw what ended up happening. 2 sliders in a row, by the way. He's got to be bringing the fastball here. And I bet you it's going to be inside. But we're going to be ready for it this time. Okay, that wasn't a fastball. I think that was another slider. But we were ready for it, and that's going to end up being a double. Let's go. Love to see that. We were in scoring position with no outs. Let's go. Nimmo is our 2-hitter in this one. We are not going to run ourselves into an out, though, so we are not going to be running here. But he is going to get that through the infield, and we're going to be going home on that one. And we got ourselves our second run of the game, and hopefully enough to be able to pick up our first win of the World Series. And it is, and pretty handily as well. We win that one 5-0. Yes, we scored late, but still, a win is a win. So we are now 3 wins away from winning the World Series. We are on the road, kind of. We're just on the other side of town, I guess, technically speaking. But still, it's going to be a tough game at Yankee Stadium. We need to pick up a win and take a series lead. And look who's going to lead off the game where we end up taking the series lead. It's us. Let's go, McGill. How about a fastball down the middle to start? Thank you. There's a little out. I could have liked that a little more over the center, but hell, thank you for listening to me on that one. Got to be wary of the off speed here, though. Now we got to be wary of the off speed. 2 fastballs in a row. That'd be ridiculous if he came back with 1 more fastball. But you never know. Nope, there's that slider. We were on that one that time, thankfully, but we do foul it off. Not enough contact to be able to get that through the infield, but hey, you know what? That's life in the big city. And we're going to pick it up right here. There we go. That's going to be into a gap, but that is too high in the air. And that is going to be caught in center field. But we're looking good so far. The offense picked it up. We got 2 runs, and we also have first and third with 2 outs. That slider is way out of the zone. All right, how about something a little more in the middle here? Come on. Splitter. You know he's got to be coming back to the fastball eventually, though, right? Right? Seems to be his favorite pitch. Right down the middle, up and in. Up and away. That's so frustrating. That's okay, because we're going to have another opportunity. We're still up in the 5th. But McGill's still on the mound, and we need to get a piece of something. Holy cow! Yeah, our OPS against the Yankees is not that great. We would have never got that call if we threw that. Cue a fucking montage of us getting that call. That's okay though. Fucking A, man. That's another strikeout. And now we're down. Of course, because we're struggling, the team's struggling. We started off well early, but we just kind of cooled down since. And unfortunately, I think this series is going to go 6 or 7 games. We end up dropping 6-2 because of a late game surge by them. And we're kind of in a hole now. But that's why it's a 7-game series. Now, of course, Coach is going to throw us on a couple days rest again in Game 4. But that means that we're lined up for Game 7 if it goes that far. But hopefully we'll end up shutting it down sooner. But since we are on short rest, I don't have a lot of confidence on the mound, so that means we need to pick it up at the plate and start with a base hit, as we're late on the cutter. We made that decision just a split second too late. Split second too late, but we can still pick it up. We're going to be all right here. Come on, give me something down the middle. Not even close. That is a slider out. You'll love to see it. But how about something a little closer now, man? Just a little bit closer now. 1-1 count. God damn it. That 4-seam actually has a nice little ride on it. I don't know if you guys saw that little break away from us. Not too bad. And we swing at a circle change. I don't know if it's World Series jitters or whatever it may be. We need to pick it up, as thankfully that should be first pitch out. Let's go. Okay. We need to be more dominant than that, though. Pound the zone. And we're not going to get that. That was a little out. It's all right. We're still going to pick this one up. Change up. Foul ball. Thank you. Okay. It's fine. Up and in. Set up for down and away. We got lucky there. I'm not lucky there. Let's go slurve. Backdoor. Yes! Damn it. I was hoping that was going to be it. Now we bury a split. And then we go up again. Oh, never mind. We don't even have to do that. That is a big strikeout right there to start. And we got 2 outs in the inning. Let's go, Judge. Make it a quick inning for us. I thought he was going to actually be on top of that one. Come on. Fastball up high. He's got to run in for that. We're out of the first. Let's go. Let's keep this up. But again, we need that offense to really wake up. Yes, I understand the Yankees have a great starting rotation in this game as well. But, again, we faced... What kind of shift was that? But we faced a lot of good pitchers this season, and we've been able to win a lot of games against them, so why can't that be the case here against the Yankees? No, we got to get that up a little bit more. Maybe with the changeup? It's okay, it was a good pitch. We got the strike. There it is. Beautiful pitch. Now we go up and in. Let's do it. Really? Okay, it's an out. We got one out. Now we're going to keep the ball down in the zone no matter what. And we're going to do everything that we can to be able to get a ground ball double play out of Kobe Mayo. I can't believe we did that. I thought we were going to be too slow. But we get out of it with the double play, and we're cooking after two. All right, I was like holding my breath there. Like, no way are you going to get there. He was just so sluggish. But my goodness. Hey, you know what, though? Still a tie game. We'd love to see it. 2 outs in the third with no one on base. Don't love to see that, though. That's all right, because you know what? We can still make a difference right here. We just got to get one to hit in the zone. There it is. But unfortunately... right to center field yet again. And now back to work on the mound. 7, 8, 9 in this inning. Still a dangerous 7, 8, 9 though. As we saw what Naylor did in the last game. How many pitches were in that at bat? Like 13 or 14, and he still picked up a walk. Bad for us. But that means that we need to fool him here on this one. We're going to go backdoor slurve. I think he'll get fooled on it. He would have if we would have placed that properly. But unfortunately, the fact that we don't have the best control right now is just not boding well for us. It's an 8-hitter. How is this? I want to know how this is a boss challenge. You know what I mean? It's the 8-hitter. Come on. Fastball up high. It's fine. Now we go with the slurve down and away. Thought we were going to pick that up. Split. At the very least, it's a ground ball. And we need to throw that better. We're going to throw that one more time. We run that back, but a much better pitch. It's not it. We go fastball up and in now. Thank you. I don't care that we struck him out right there. That was not a pretty sequence. Not a pretty sequence. Okay, though, 9-hitter now. We just need that double play ball. And then we get back in the dugout, and we go back to work on offense. Wow. What a throw to third. Holy cow. That's all right, though. We're going to be fine. We're going to be fine. Yes, it's the top of the order. I am shocked. Fucking shocked. There is no way. I can't believe he caught that. I can't believe we left that ball where we did. I can't believe he almost had a home run on that. I also can't believe that we just got out of the third inning. Terrible inning, though. It's okay, though. We're going to be fine. The offense, on the other hand, I don't know. I don't know. All right, though, 6 runs in the last 7 games for him. There's no way. That ball is up and in. There's no way he can turn on that and be able to, like, I don't care who the fuck you are. There is no way that pitch placement is going to produce a home run. No way. There's no way that's where we threw it. That is not where we had it. I'm sorry. I disagree wholeheartedly. Like, I complain about Madden having a bunch of glitches and stuff. This isn't a glitch. That's just absolute garbage. You are overrating Aaron Judge, especially in the playoffs. And again, with that pitch placement, there's no way he gets that much contact on it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Just not the case. I was hoping we were going to be able to strike him out to finish. That's all right. We get this one. Great play by the third base coach. Jam him up and in. Send him back to the dugout. Screw you, buddy. Nice little bounce back right there. We need to keep this up. Give me the ball. Let's fit. I don't care about the StatCast. Thanks, Google Cloud. Too much technology nowadays, man. AI is coming for our jobs, man. It's sad. Almost as sad as that double that we just gave up right there with one out. Ah, boy. Starting to get delirious at this point. Come on, we just need to get an out. At this point, we just need to stop the bleeding. That is not even... Oh, my God. To Kobe Mayo. To fucking Kobe Mayo. We give up a double. An RBI double. And I still blame Coach a little bit for pitching us on such short rest. But, man, we needed a stellar performance on the mound, and we're just not getting it. I mean, these guys literally just saw us 3 games ago, so not surprised. But still, it's a little upsetting. Gas him up high. There it is. Oh, shut the fuck up, man. Get out of here. You know you struck out on that. We're the ones who got screwed. All right. Yeah, I see you. I see you. I see you, Blue. I see you, Blue. Come on, stop the bleeding right here. Okay, that's fine. There it is. Finally, you pick up a strike. That's pitch number 52 of... Oh, no. Get there. Thank you. That was a mistake pitch right there. But we still get out of the inning, but not before they get 2 runs. I'm sorry, I don't think Cole Reagans is really that great of a pitcher, man. We should not be struggling against him. I mean, at the very least, we should have 2 runs as well. I shouldn't be talking because I have not contributed, but still. Acuna, I got it, I got it, I got it. No. Sorry, I wanted to steal it. How else are we going to get MVP? Oh, we also need to win the series if we want to win it, though. Great play right there, and we get out of that. 1 more out, and we should be good. Just make it a quick one. That's all I got to say. God damn it. It's a horrible pitch. I do not like the placement. God damn, man. 2-0. All right. Again, we just don't want to serve him up a meatball. We've already done that. All right, let's get him down in the zone again.
That's the ball.
Slurve, maybe? Feel like we have good control with that. And he's not expecting it. Split. I don't know why I have confidence. But it was there for a reason. We get out of it, but we're still struggling as a team. So much so that we still come in with 2 outs. No one on base. Come on, man. There we go. A base hit. Right up the middle. Do we steal second and get into scoring position? Yeah. We're going to steal second and get into scoring position. 0-2 you're going to pick over like that? Pussy ass shit right there, man. Pussy ass shit. Come on now. Good pitch right here. There we go. No, 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 no! You... There's no way he makes that play that quickly, son of a bitch. That is our fault, though. And I screw up our only chance of being able to get some runs. You can go fuck yourself, man. You can go fuck yourself. That was a worse pitch than the one we had before. But again, Aaron Judge is not that good to be able to hit that home run. But even if we were perfect for this game, still no runs in the 9th. How are we going to end up winning the World Series if we can't even win, we can't even score a run? We're going to go down 3-1 here. That's not what we want to see. And Reagan should not have a complete game. Thank God that drops. And I think hopefully they're going to end up yanking him right here. I'm hoping. They do not. He's still out there. 79 pitches. That's it. Wow. What happened to our offense, man? They're not even seeing pitches. They're just like us and swinging it like the first pitch of every at-bat. 0-2 count now. Take him off. Let's go. We're going to go 3. We're going to go home on this one. We're going to go from first to home. Let's go. Game's not over yet, but unfortunately, now it is. We end up going down 3-1. Glad that we were able to score at the end there, but we are 1 loss away from losing the World Series. That's not how we want to end this game. And we didn't pitch well in that one, but again, even if we would have been perfect, that would have been a really tough game to win. But now again, we're on the ropes. Every game is win or go home. So let's see if we can win 3 in a row. And if we actually go to Game 7, I think we're taking the bump on that one. Probably a big mistake for Coach, but that would be fun for us. Imagine winning a win or go home Game 7 World Series. Although, again, we need to pick up 2 other wins if we want to make it to Game 7. Because we are way behind 3-1 against the Yankees here. We cannot allow them to win a World Series. They don't deserve it. In this game or in real life. Come on. So let's go. 1-2 count. Let's make some contact here. We do. Granted, it is foul. That's fine. Slider, we end up fighting it off. He's only gone slider and fastball. So what does he bring right here? Another slider. Should have been ready for that. We're late. I feel like he comes with fastball here. He's gotta, right? He sure does. But thankfully for us, that is out of the zone. And, hey, since Reagan's ended up getting that complete game yesterday, then we want to make sure we want to see some more pitches against their starter. We can end up chasing them early. That'd be great. 7 pitches ain't bad, but a strikeout sucks. But again, scoreless from both offenses so far. Not necessarily an offensive onslaught for any team this World Series yet. It's definitely been more of more pitchers duels. But hell, we're gonna crack that open right here. I don't care if it's 2 outs. How about a home run? Well, he might have to bring something in the zone. And honestly, I hope he brings that slider right over the middle. We will be ready for it. Instead, we get the fastball, and we were not ready for it. It's alright, we'll get something better right here. Fuck. I bet you they would have called that a strike, though. Bet you they would have called that a strike. 2-2 count, we can't go down on strikes yet again. But we're going to. Mother. Finally, 1-1. We're just trying to find our zen right now. And we're trying to just get out of this slump that we're in right now. This is so bad. So come on. Be ready for the fastball and the slider. There it is. Thank you. About fucking time. We get on base, thankfully with no outs. Which means that we actually have a good opportunity here. Is this going to be a steal situation? You bet it is. You better believe we're going to take 2 right here. Get ourselves in scoring position. Bad jump. It says good jump, but I disagree with that. I don't feel like we got the good jump that they said that we did. But I'm not going to say anything bad about it. Let's go. 1-1 count. Come on, IKF. You got this. Nope. That's a ground out to the right side, or left side of the infield, pardon me. And that is going to be 1 out. Don't strand us here, man. Not with a tie game. Soto's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts so far. Let's fix that right here, 1. Right here. There we go. That's up the middle. And we're going to end up scoring. And that's going to be the second run of the game. We go up by 1, and we're in control in the 6th. And still control in the 7th. 4-1 now. Let's go. Chase Hampton ends up getting us to ground out on the curveball, though. But the important thing is we end up winning. We stay alive. And we take down the Yankees 4-1. We go back home for the final 2 games, down 3-2, but we can make this comeback. I can't believe I'm actually getting nervous here. I'm really getting nervous. But Hicks is 1-0 this postseason, posted a 3.15 ERA. Let's hope that he can go out there, continue to deal, and we can just hop all over Fried. I was going to say, could you imagine a Game 7? But, yeah, he gave up 2 runs in the first inning. Not the way we want to start. But we got all game to make up for that. We have 27 outs to pick up 3 runs. And hopefully 2 is where they're going to end up staying. Ooh, what a pitch. What a pitch. I can't say anything bad about that right there. Leave that fastball down and away, though. That's good. And he's got a pretty deep repertoire. Let's see what we can do to actually hop on a good pitch right here. Get something in the zone for us. High fastball, 2-2 count. Again, we want to be able to up his pitch count a bit. We want to chase him early, get to that bullpen, and hope that we can just stack the runs against them. There we go. We wait on that curve just early, but we're still going to end up getting a double out of it. That is a great way to start this game. Especially after the Yankees started with 2 runs, we needed a way to respond, and we got it right there. No outs. Nimmo's up to the plate. Glad to see him in the 2-hole again. IKF did a great job, but again, I have a lot more faith in Nimmo. And maybe I shouldn't. It's okay, though. We got Soto coming up next. And I feel pretty good about our prospects right here. 0-2 count. I'm actually going to steal third here. That's going to be in the dirt. And now sac fly ends up scoring us and makes it a 1-run game. So let's see if we can get that right here. Come on, Juan. Again, we pay you so much. So much. All right, that should be a sac fly. Oh, no. Get there. Let's go. Bad throw. We get in. It's a 1-run game. Make that a tie game here in the third as we lead off the third as well. And let's hope we can start something pretty damn good right here. Ooh, there we go. That's a perfect into a gap. He is not going to cut that off. We're going to get 3 on this one. We're going to get 3 on this one. I don't care what kind of arm he has. There's no way we're going to get out. No shot. I thought we made it in there. I am going to rebel. Like, literally, can we challenge that? I felt like we got in there. Good relay by them, though. And we're down by 1 in the 5th. We need to keep this alive. Oof. Nope. That is not what we want to see. That is not the pitch that we want to see. So come on. Something better. Let's go, Max. Right here, buddy. There we go. That's another one into a gap, but he is going to be there to catch it this time. We're making great contact today. Unfortunately, that one just went right to a guy. But now we got a chance to tie it up here in the 7th. Slash ground out to the second baseman. I want one more at bat at least. And here's our chance, baby. Here's our chance. Here is our chance. We can walk it off right here. Right here. Ooh, mother of fucking pearl, you're kidding me. That was right there, early on the slider. We're looking for that fastball and did not get it. He's going to steal. My ass, he's thrown out. What is up with the umpires in this? It looks like we get the hand in before they tag. I don't know what the hell they're even looking at. And we end up striking out. And that's how we end up losing the World Series. I think that's just absolute garbage right there. So many calls that definitely went the wrong way. Things that should have been challenged, but just weren't. We should have went to Game 7 on that one. We should have a chance to win the World Series. We should be pitching tomorrow. But instead, we end up going down in 6 games to the Yankees. The Mets lose the Subway Series yet again, and despite the fact that we got a couple hits in that one, that is not for us, and that is just hard to see. We were all set up for not a Cinderella, because we were great all season, but just a comeback victory in the World Series. But no, gets stifled in extra innings, and the Yankees beat us here in the 2029 World Series. Not the way that we really wanted to end this video and also this series, but it's what we get. That just means that we got to win the World Series in MLB The Show 26. But that was a really tough Game 6, and again, a really tough playoffs, man. Only went 1-2, posted a 4.13 ERA. Did a little bit better towards the tail end, but we just weren't good enough to be able to pick it up. I can't believe we go down in 6 games. But still, didn't play too horrible throughout this entire series. But again, that'll teach me to end up doing a 2-way player. Next game, we're going to end up doing just strictly a pitcher, and maybe we can do a position player simultaneously as well, but we'll end up seeing what ends up happening. Thank you guys so much for all the support during this series. Thank you all very much for watching. I'm hoping that in the next one we can end up picking up a World Series victory and potentially another Cy Young. I know we weren't able to do it here. Rookie of the Year ain't bad. Batting title in this season wasn't bad. Making it to the World Series is great, but unfortunately just could not close the deal. Again, we'll end up doing that in MLB The Show 26. Excited to get that started, and I hope you guys are too. Again, thank you guys so much for all the support throughout this series. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to go down and drop a like. If you're new, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.